Once upon a time, in the heart of an ancient forest called Dandaka, a great sadness had fallen over the animal kingdom. Their beloved king, a wise, gentle, and majestic lion named Shera, had passed away after a long and peaceful reign. The throne now lay empty, and the forest needed a new ruler. However, the animals had become tired of the small problems they had faced in the past. They decided that this time they would not settle for just any leader. They wanted someone without a single flaw. They wanted a perfect king. A grand council was called beneath a great banyan tree. All animals of the forest, from the towering elephants to the tiny squirrels, gathered to choose their new king. An old tortoise named Bhadra, known for his patience and wisdom, presided over the gathering. In a slow but clear voice, he asked, "Friends, we are here to select a ruler who has no weakness, a ruler who is strong, wise, kind, and beautiful. Who among you claims to be perfect?" A heavy silence fell over the crowd. Then, with a thunderous roar, a mighty tiger named Veera stepped forward. His coat shone like fire, and his muscles rippled with power. "I should be the king," Veera declared proudly. "I am the strongest in the forest. I fear nothing. I can protect every creature from any danger, and this forest from any intruder." The animals nodded in admiration. Surely, Veera was perfect. But then, a small voice called out from the branches above. It was a clever monkey named Kapi. "Veera is strong, yes," Kapi said, swinging by his tail. "But have you forgotten his temper? Just last week, he destroyed the riverbank because a fly sat on his nose. If he becomes king, his anger might destroy all of us. A perfect king cannot be angry." The animals murmured in agreement. Veera growled softly and stepped back, unable to deny the truth. Next, a great elephant named Gajraj stepped forward. He was massive, calm, and dignified. "I do not lose my temper like Veera," he said gently. "I am wise, and I have a long memory. I can carry heavy logs to build dams for our water. I am the perfect choice." But a parrot squawked from above. "Gajraj is wise, but he is terrified of small things. Remember when he nearly trampled the rabbit's burrow because he saw a tiny mouse?" A perfect king cannot be fearful. Gajraj hung his head. Fear was indeed a weakness. He stepped back. Then came a beautiful peacock named Mayura, spreading his magnificent tail feathers that shimmered with 1,000 colors. If not strength or size, then surely beauty and grace make a perfect king. "I can inspire you all with my dance. I have no anger, and I am not clumsy." A snake hissed softly from the grass. "It's true that you are beautiful, Mayura, but you are vain. You spend hours admiring your own reflection in the lake. And your voice is so harsh that it frightens the little ones. A perfect king must have humility." Mayura closed his feathers and quietly retreated. One by one, every animal stepped forward. And one by one, the flaw was found. The cheetah was fast but impatient. The fox was clever but dishonest. The bear was strong but lazy, often sleeping throughout the day. The deer was kind but too timid to make hard decisions. Hours passed. The sun began to set, and the animals were exhausted and frustrated. "It is hopeless," cried the rabbit. "There is no one who is perfect. We are doomed to remain without a leader." All this while, Bhadra the tortoise had been listening in silence. Now, he slowly crawled to the center of the gathering. "My dear friends," he said softly, "look up at the great banyan tree under which we sit." The animals raised their eyes to the massive tree. "Is it perfect?" Bhadra asked. "Of course," said the monkey. "It gives us shade and shelter." "Look closer," said Bhadra. "Its roots are twisted and knobby, making the ground uneven to walk on. It drops sticky berries that stain our fur. Its branches are so thick, they block the sunlight for the smaller plants below. If we judged this tree only by its flaws, we would cut it down. But if we did that, we would lose the shelter that protects us from the storm." The animals listened, captivated by his words. Bhadra continued, "We have spent the whole day looking for what is wrong with each other, instead of what is right. Veera has a temper, but his strength protects us from hunters. Gajraj has fear, but his wisdom saves us in times of drought. Mayura is vain, but his beauty reminds us to find joy in life. The cheetah's speed carries messages across the forest. The fox's cleverness solves riddles no one else can." He looked at the gathered crowd with kind eyes. "There is no such thing as a perfect creature. Even the moon has dark spots, yet it guides us through the night. Even the sun burns hot enough to kill, yet without it, nothing grows. Perfection is an illusion. A true leader is not one who has no flaws, but one who knows their flaws and surrounds themselves with others who can help cover them." A deep silence fell over the forest. The animals looked at each other with new eyes. They no longer saw broken, imperfect creatures anymore. They saw a family of unique strengths. Veera the tiger stepped forward and bowed to Gajraj. "I have strength, but I lack patience. Will you be my advisor and lend me your calmness?" Gajraj smiled and raised his trunk. "I will. And Kapi, your wit is sharp. Will you help us see the truth when we become foolish?" Kapi grinned. "It would be my honor." The animals cheered. They chose Veera as their king, but he would rule with the council of the elephant, the tortoise, the fox, and the monkey. They realized that while no single animal was perfect, together they formed a perfect union and ruled the forest. And so, Dandaka forest flourished like never before, not because they found a flawless leader, but because they accepted their imperfections and united their strengths. This story teaches us, expecting perfection from ourselves or others is a recipe for disappointment. Our flaws are often just the flip side of our greatest strengths. Remember these key lessons learned from this story. 1. Acceptance over judgment. Instead of criticizing what is wrong, focus on utilizing what is right. 2. Collaboration is key. Where one falls short, another can stand tall. A team protects you from your own weaknesses. 3. self-awareness. The most powerful person is not the one who hides their flaws, but the one who admits them and seeks help. May you carry these teachings in your heart. If we look into our own lives, we will see that we often waste years searching for the perfect partner, the perfect job, or the perfect version of ourselves. And in this endless search, we miss the beauty of what is already here. The truth is, no one is perfect. Every person has flaws, and every person has gifts. The wise man is the one who does not try to become perfect. Instead, they accept their weaknesses, surround themselves with those who are strong where they are weak, and focus on what they can offer to the world. Just as the animals of Dandaka forest discovered, our imperfections do not make us unworthy. They make us human. And when we stop judging ourselves and others for what is missing, we begin to see the extraordinary strength in what is already there. This week, identify one weakness you think you have. Instead of trying to hide it, find a friend, a colleague, or a family member who is strong in that area and ask for their advice or help. You don't have to carry the burden of being perfect alone. If this story helped you see your own imperfections in a new light, hit that like button and share this video with someone who needs a reminder that their imperfection is perfectly fine. Don't forget to subscribe to Streams of Wisdom for more timeless tales that nurture the soul. Remember, you do not have to carry the burden of being perfect. You only have to be willing to grow, to ask for help, and to share your unique gifts with those around you.